Hello everyone, we have made it to the middle of the month, and this is when I like to take the time to go back to the previous month and see what the best sellers were. And here's why I like to do this. As much as I'd like to think that you have the time to watch every single video and follow every single post and story that I share over on Instagram, I am aware that you have a life and most of you just do not have that kind of time. So for me, the viewer favorites, the monthly bestsellers, however you want to title this, it's a way to give you the highlights of what you really liked the most, a little summation of the month before. It's also a great time for me to give you updates on some of these products and give you some more feedback if I have it. So this month is a little bit different. Normally I start with an overall top 10 and then break out into categories, but out of the 272,448 clicks, 24,177 items sold through those clicks. Most of them did not fall into any particular category. So this time I'm going to share with you my overall top 10, which were pretty much Walmart, Amazon. Then I'm going to give you my top 10 non-Walmart, Amazon, because a lot of you would prefer to shop elsewhere. And then I have my top 10, well, not mine, your top 10 beauty favorites, and we'll talk about home and lifestyle when we get to the end. So let's get started. If you are new here, I like to share a QR code up there for those of you watching on a TV so you can get the full description box that way. Everyone else, the description box is below with all the items listed in the order in which I describe them, and they are numbered for your convenience, also pinned to the top of the comments. Okay, now we are ready. Let's dive into the overall top 10. Out of all the things we talked about last month, these shoes from Amazon, these are driving shoes, very similar to a loafer, the penny loafer style, but what makes them called driving shoes is this thing at the back of the heel that allows you to rest your heel on the floor of the car when you're driving with your foot on the pedal. Anyway, you can wear them when you're not driving. I like to wear mine in lieu of actual sneakers. I think it's a more elevated, more sophisticated look than a pair of sneakers. And apparently many of you agreed. And I have an Amazon haul coming up, but I want to give you a spoiler alert. I did go ahead and get a second pair in this fun, cool tone, sort of orchid pink. A little advice on the sizing. I am generally a size 7 across the board. I found these to run a little wide and a little big, and I do have a, not officially wide foot, but a wider foot. I got the 7, they were way too big. 6.5 fit me perfectly. Number 2 on the overall top 10 were the Scuba knit seamed trouser pants. That is a mouthful. They come in black, heather gray, and a raspberry pink. I got them in black. I would say they run long. So I am wearing mine with heels. I might go get these hemmed actually, because while I love the idea of having a dressier pair of pants that feels like loungewear, I would like to have a little more versatility. You could also just fold them over, and honestly, that's probably what I'm gonna do. I would like to hear from you, from those of you, many of you who bought these and you're about 5'4", 5'3", 5'5". Let me know how they fall on you. I love getting that feedback. Number 3 is the Scuba knit blazer. I love it. Apparently many of you love it. I love it. I've bought it, I think it's 4, maybe 5 times. It's just such a great, easy to throw on piece. And if I had to pick one color that's my absolute favorite, I'm gonna go with the heathered gray because it works like a very casual jacket over all of the things. And I'd say my second favorite would be just basic black. You can throw that over almost anything as well. I really wish they come out with a navy. Maybe later in the spring we'll see another release. Fingers crossed. Number 4, another Scuba knit piece. Honestly, I wish they would stock these year round. It's my favorite Scuba knit material, and I'm wearing number 4. It is their sweatshirt. Now, it says it's a cropped sweatshirt. It is not. It is absolutely not. It falls like at my hips. So I don't know why they named it the cropped sweatshirt. It is absolutely not. Again, there are still a ton of colors still in stock and a lot of sizes. So hopefully they'll keep this one around for a while. Number 5, we're still with Walmart. It's this little guy. And if this looks familiar, I've shared this before. This bag was, I think, my overall number 1 bestseller for the entire year of 2023 in the quilted tan leather. This is, I think, a newer release. I don't remember seeing this one earlier. I could be wrong. Depending on where you are, it may be showing sold out, but they've been really good about keeping this bag in stock in all 4 colors. There's the tan, a pebbled black leather, it's faux, a pebbled green faux leather, and then this little guy. I like this option for spring. It looks a little lighter. It still has all the same things. It's just a slightly different, more of a fabric body to it. Now let's hop over to Amazon for the rest of the top 10. We have these leggings. They are fantastic. They are buttery soft. I don't know where that phrase came from. Buttery soft. They're soft. They're very soft to the touch. They're very lightweight. I prefer the ones with the pockets. And if you're looking for some leggings, I really, really like I like how thin they are, but there is still this feeling of a slight compression. They're not like Spanx compression, but they do, you know, hold you in a little bit without being too much. I love them, and apparently y'all do as well. I only got them in black. I'm curious to know, what other colors do you guys like to get in your leggings? Number 7 is this 2-piece turtleneck, kind of a funnel neck knit set from Amazon. I have it in the black. It's a great travel piece. One of the reasons I like it is it doesn't look so much like loungewear because of the turtleneck, because of the legs aren't quite so voluminous and a little more tapered leg. It has pockets. I do see that there's some new spring colors. It looks like they're starting to retire the darker fall and winter colors. So check out the link. They're all there, and I'd say it runs true to size. Number 8, I'm pretty excited about. I have been told it is a lookalike for a Lululemon piece. I will admit, I haven't shopped at Lululemon in a really long time. And if there's anyone interested in the real Lululemon store, let me know. I might be able to be convinced to do maybe a mini haul, combine it with a couple other retailers. I do know on the LTK platform, out of all the pieces sold, I think the number 1 piece of clothing sold in 2023 was the Lululemon Align pant. So kind of curious to explore. But this, I've been told, is very much like the Lululemon pullover without the Lululemon prices. I think how many times can I say this word? The Lululemon version, I think, is more of a scuba knit. This is more of a cotton. Doesn't feel like scuba to me, but I love this sweatshirt as well. And I will note that this Amazon version did release a pink one that looks very similar to the one that Lululemon released last month. So quite a bit cheaper than the Lululemon option. I have one item in the top 10 that is not from Walmart or Amazon. This is just the true top 10 bestsellers, and they are the Trouser Jeans from Chico's. They are amazing. Now, I feel like they came out with these before any other retailer. They've since added, and I think there's 4 washes now. They do run big. If you're not sure where you are on their sizing chart, size down 1. They come in regular and tall lengths. I wear the regular length. These are my favorite. I've seen other brands. I love how thin they are. They're fluid. They don't feel like jeans. They feel almost like a viscose blend. They are not, but they are so lovely. And if you haven't tried these yet, you need to. They are amazing. And then to finish up the top 10 overall, this lightweight quilted puffer coat that is a lookalike for a Free People version was your favorite and another favorite. I mean, I only share what I like. Occasionally I'll share when something doesn't go well, and a lot of you get upset when I don't like something, especially if you like that. But I really like this one. And if you're looking for a spring coat to kind of transition you into spring, I think this is a great option. I got the color apricot if you're curious, but there are a lot of really good options through that link. Okay, let's walk through the rest of the top 10 or the next top 10 that were not Walmart or Amazon. I can appreciate that some of you would like other stores. Okay, number 1 was the Chico's Trouser Jeans. It hit both lists. Number 2, they're definitely limited sizing here, but I just have to share what the bestsellers were. It's the Jackie sweater from Avara, and the only colors left are ivory and light blue. The pink is sold out, the black is sold out. I can't find anything like it on any other site. So I will link to what they have, and if it's in your size, you hit the jackpot. Again, I think it's a great transitional sweater. It's a scuba knit fabric, so it's gonna work well as you move into spring. It has sort of like bracelet length sleeves, a really subtle mock neck, so it works for a few seasons, I would say. So if they still have it in your size, grab it. Number 3 on the non-Walmart Amazon top 10 are these loafers. These are from the brand Moda, and I just picked up a couple more pairs that I'm gonna wear when it gets a little bit warmer. I can't wait to share with you. I love this brand. For me, I love that it's true to size. I'm a size 7 in these, and right out of the box, I didn't have to break them in. Just was able to wear them, which to me is very important. I love this color. They also come in a really, really, really deep navy and black as well. It's a fun alternative, again, to a basic slide or even a sneaker, and it just has a little bit of sparkle, so it's really pretty too. I did a Quince haul last month, and it won't be my last one, I promise. I'm just waiting for more spring stuff to arrive, and then I'm really gonna dive in because a lot of you have recommended. They're cotton pieces, they're linen pieces, there's some home pieces. We got a lot going on, but let's focus on what we're dealing with right now. So 2 pieces from Quince landed on this top 10. The first one was their basic $50 Crewneck sweater, and I've heard from quite a few of you who own the Quince one and also own some very expensive like Vince and the Nordstrom Signature that you really cannot see a difference in the quality between the Quince cashmere that's $50 and the more expensive stuff. I don't have a huge expensive cashmere collection. I myself did not really notice anything right off the bat that was different. I love that this price point makes it affordable for a lot more people. And so far I've been really, really pleased with the quality. I'd say it runs true to size. And a little thing to note for laundering, they have a whole thing on their website on how to take care of cashmere. They really recommend not washing it very often, like after every 5 or 6 wears. This one is another interesting one. Number 5 are the Maurices coated jeans. I have them in black. I love them. I think if you're looking for that leather look, but it's just either it's too hot for you to wear leather, you feel like you're encased in sausage casing, even if it's faux leather. That's kind of how I feel when I wear leather pants. I think you'll really like these. They do have them in several colors aside from black. So, they're all on sale, at least as of filming this video. So check it out. And I wear them in a size 2. Number 6 on the non-Walmart Amazon top 10, pretty much sold out, but I need to share what was really the best seller. They're by the brand Risen. They're their Alicia jeans, and I could only find them through Avara, and I scoured the internet looking for this model. I have found a similar pair at a similar price point over at Gap, so I will link that pair under number 6 in the description box. But I love this style as well. It's just a front patch pocket placement that makes your basic everyday jean a little less basic, a little bit of a nod to a 70s kind of hippie boho style. I would say they're more like straight leg, not even necessarily flare, but it's just a very elongating look with the way the pockets are placed and the cut of the legs. So I'm pretty impressed with it, and I really hope there's some restocks soon. Speaking of Gap, not planned, number 7 are the Gap high-rise vintage slim jeans. There are quite a few washes. You guys have asked me to specify what the washes are. It's not written inside, the actual jeans, and I don't know what I ordered. I mean, I could tell you the sizing. I personally, at 5'4", prefer the short length for most things, but I do have one pair in the regular length that I can wear with different kinds of shoes. So yes, I have them in different inseam lengths. But generally speaking, if you want it a little bit above your ankle and you're 5'4" or shorter, I recommend going with the short length. Number 8 is another booty, and it's this one from Vince Camuto. And our booty days are growing shorter, especially if you live here in South Texas. That sounded a little different. I have to say it's hard to find this color online. There is a very similar looking booty on Amazon. I wouldn't say identical, but once you put it on and your pants are mostly covering it, it's not that big of a difference. I will say if you want the Vince Camuto version, they have this pair in an ivory color that would be beautiful to transition into spring, and I believe it is on sale as well, and so I've linked it below. On to number 9, we are back to Quince, and it is their Cashmere t-shirt, which I think is absolutely brilliant. And cashmere is one of those really interesting fabrics. It's like a chameleon. It adapts to it doesn't, it's not alive, but it adapts to the temperature. So you can wear it when it's warm, you can wear it when it's cold, you can layer it, it'll keep you warm or cold. Anyway, I think it's a great layering piece, again, as we transition into spring. I'm aware many of you are watching this up north and you're like, spring, Marnie, seriously, we have like months of winter left. But as I'm sitting here, it's almost 70 degrees. So we're transitioning into spring, and it's a great layering piece because it gives you a little bit of warmth in the body, but it leaves your arms free. You could layer it under something else and not get overheated. And then for number 10 on the overall non-Amazon Walmart top 10, I'm gonna put the piece that got us there, but I need to talk about it. So it's the Chico's Black Label cashmere sweater with the sort of bejeweled collar. It is sold out. However, as I was digging through and trying to get info for this, and yes, I do have a contact at Chico's, but I forgot to email them before I sat down to film this. It looks like they've discontinued or are discontinuing the Black Label line, which is like their higher end luxury level stuff. And what that means is that all the Black Label stuff that is on their website is marked down to $30, well, not 30, $29.98 or less. We're talking pieces that were $350. And the matching sequin pants, for instance, that I wore with that sweater in black is almost fully stocked. And there are at least a dozen or more pieces that are kind of amazing, $29.98 or less. So I will link to the Black Label portion of their website. Have at it. There are some great finds. Okay, we're gonna wrap things up with beauty products, and I'll tell you why when we're done with beauty products. So number 1 are these Maybelline eyeshadow blocks. There are, I think, 4 in the series. I don't know which one. Oh yeah, this one, a little more neutral, is North 3rd and Bedford Avenue, which would mean something to me if I was familiar with New York, but it doesn't. And then this little guy is known as 82nd and Park Avenue. And they're like little bento boxes, like the Kaja eyeshadows. And there are 3 shades in each of these little contraptions. They're so fun. They're very creamy. They almost feel like a cream shadow, but they are powdery. I am wearing the more neutral one in the crease and as a highlighter and under my eyes. We will talk about what's on my lids in a moment, but I think these are so fun and the quality of the shadows is incredible. Number 2 is the Trish McAvoy Instant Eye Lift. I did a whole reel on how to apply this and I will put that link in the description box. I wear this every single day under my makeup before I put on foundation. Brightens, does amazing things for your under eyes. I'll say it again, if you only buy one makeup product that I ever recommend, let it be this one. It comes in 3 shades. I wear the lightest one, light beige. Next, number 3 for beauty is the Laura Mercier Caviar eyeshadow stick. And I'm assuming the shade that everyone bought, but I don't know, it doesn't give me that kind of information, is the shade that I've been recommending, which is Sugar Frost. It's a beautiful all over the lid shade or inner corner. In this case, it's probably hard to tell, but it's in the inner like half of my lid. It's a beautiful, easy to wear neutral shade. We're gonna talk about another cream shadow in a minute. Number 4, I'm picking the wrong thing, is what is on my lips, and it's an update as well. It's the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss in cotton candy, and that's the update. All these months I've been telling you it's soft pink. No, I don't know how I mixed that up, but soft pink is a gorgeous warm pink that I really want and I'm going to get next. This one, Cotton Candy, is the cool pink. It looks great with some lip liner. It looks great over another kind of pink lipstick and I like it all by itself. That milky pink, gosh, what was it back in the day? The NARS Turkish Delight. Very, very similar without that weird smell. Okay, number 5 on the beauty top 10 is this little guy. This is the Flower Beauty Precision Blush Brush, and referencing NARS again, this is very reminiscent of the NARS blush brush that was $50 or $60. It might still be, I don't know if they still make it. This one I have had for years. I finally bought a backup and it is very much not $50. And it is still, like if you have a small face like I do, it is just perfect for getting where you need the blush, hence the name Precision. I vacillate between 2 under eye concealers. They are both from Tarte, but the one that made the top 10 this month is this one. It's the Radiant Shape Tape. It's a little creamier, a little more even reflective, I'd say, than the original Shape Tape. Not quite as emollient as the ultra creamy version. So this is like the Goldilocks of the 3. And the shade range is consistent. So whatever shade you are in any of their concealers or foundations is what you're gonna wear here as well. So I'm a 16N, which is fair light neutral across the board. And that is the color that I wear in this. Number 7 is a specific link that many of you clicked on, and that is why it is number 7 on my beauty top 10. And that is the link to a page on the Colleen Rothschild website that are my top picks. They were very generous and offered to kind of round up all of my favorites, my current favorites, and put them on one page. So if you're trying to find my favorite things on her website, there I am. So I believe there are 11 pieces there, or 11 products that I use consistently and love. And I do have a discount code that it's all the time, GoldGirl20, and that'll get you 20% off site-wide. Now, sometimes she offers sales that have a better deal, and in that case, go with whatever code she's got on her website that will save you the most money. We have a couple more beauty favorites from Tarte. Big month for Tarte. This is my most used blush. I use it with my most used blush brush. And it is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush, specifically in the shade Natural Beauty. And it's what I'm wearing today. So as you can see, even though this is like a clown red, it does not look that way on my cheeks. You can build it up and make it look like clown face, but I just want you to see that on very, very pale skin, it's still in this nice natural flush. And I've been using this shade for, oh my gosh, the sun is coming out. Finally, we've had thunderstorms all day. This one is absolutely beautiful. And if you're just looking for a natural, healthy glow to your cheeks, give this one a try. Okay, I couldn't, like the reflective glare was blinding me. All right, number 9 is yet another Tarte product, and it is their Quick Stick. One end is a cream eyeshadow. Rose gold is my favorite, and that's actually what's on the outer half of my lid today. And then on the other end is, in this case, a brown eyeliner, very little narrow tip, and I'm actually wearing eyeliner today. I tried Lisa J Makeup's tip where she says you put the eyeliner on first and then you draw cream shadow over it and it just sort of blends and makes it look very just perfect and not so precise. And anyway, great tip from Lisa J. That's what's going on my eyes today. And I do have a discount code for Tarte, and that is down in the description box. And then the last beauty favorite, and the last favorite that we're technically talking about today, is a skincare product, and it is from the brand Biossance. And I did do a sponsored Instagram post with them about this, and I love this. I already have a second jar because I'm almost done with this. Can you see? almost done with this. I still use the La Mer Creme de la Mer in the morning, but at night I've been using, it's their Squalane and Ectoin Overnight Rescue Cream. It's a mouthful. I didn't have any products in my skincare routine that had squalane in it, and I really wanted that. It's very moisturizing. It's really helping with dry skin and dry patches, and it's a very lovely, easy to apply. Like, it just absorbs right into the skin, and it feels really luxe. Does not have the La Mer price tag, so I've really been enjoying this. Now, normally we would finish up with home and lifestyle, but out of the top 100 products that I looked at, only 2 were home or lifestyle products. And if I'm showing you the best sellers, I don't want to have to dig deep. I don't feel like those are truly the best sellers. Just keeping it very transparent and real here. So I will say that I recently shared some home finds, happen to be from Walmart, on Sunday's video. And if you missed that, or you do not want to sit through that whole video to get to that, I also did a little reel showcasing some of those around the house. So I'll put the link to that down in the description box. So those of you who are curious about home and lifestyle finds, you can find some things there. As always, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope that you had fun. I love getting your feedback, so please let me know if any of these products made it home to you. Let me know which ones and how they've been working out for you. Love finding that out. Thanks again for hanging with me today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.